Hello and welcome. Today I'll be sharing with you how to implement digital storytelling into an online lesson from this pandemic that is going on currently. So how you could do this from having your students work at home online. First of all, we're going to go over what is digital storytelling. It is using a computer-based program to create a short video. This should always tell a story, it should always inform the listener about a topic, and it should always explain a person's ideas on the concept that the video is about. The relevance of digital storytelling are it helps students stay engaged. This really is similar to the writing process, but it is different at the same time. So the students will have to figure out what the beginning, middle, and end are. But instead of just writing that down, they're going to have to create a video or a short film on what it is they're trying to tell everybody. It allows students to learn new technology. Students have never made videos, and some students make videos every day. This will allow the students who have never made anything learn completely new technology, and it'll help the kids that love to make films and everything like that, and it'll allow them to learn how to use the technology in a different way. Students are missing person-to-person contact currently. Students aren't going to school, students aren't going to their friend's house. So by making a video and submitting it to class, your entire class is going to be able to see it. So them just doing that, and then you could also have them come back with comment videos or just comments in general in order to make sure that every person in the class is kind of talking to each other. These are just some ways you could implement it into technical education. You can have students create a safety video of a machine. This could be simply just screencast, or they could animate something. There's many options on this, but you could have them create a safety video. You could have them create a how-to video in Fusion 360 or AutoCAD. So how they would do this is many of them have projects that we've done in the past with them, or they could create a whole new project, and they'll just show a step-by-step instruction on how to work with the program, how to use certain things, in order for the others in the class just to have a reference point. It could be something new that the student figured out, or it can just be a repeated lesson that we have shared in the past. You can make a video sharing their project, so depending on if it's finished or not, they could show the steps on completion, what they still need to do to complete it. Anything in that realm works out fine. They could also make a commercial showing off their project. So if a student made a chair, they could act like they're going to mass produce that and sell it. They could come up with a price and say how much shipping is going to be and kind of create an infomercial and make it a little bit funny that they're going to sell their project. Some resources for digital storytelling are QuickTime, which is more of a screencast thing. There's many other screencasts, you just kind of have to Google it. iMovie, which would be better for if they wanted to actually film stuff and then put it all together. 30 Hands Learning. Animaker Class is animation, so if they want to make a safety video and have somebody doing the complete opposite that you're supposed to do in shop and explaining why that is incorrect and anything like that, that could also be another one. Some pros and cons to digital storytelling are pros would be students will stay engaged. So like I said before, students who have never done this before might enjoy making the film. Students who have always done this will enjoy not having to write a paper and being able to do what they do normally in order to get a class grade for it. It gives students the option to explore different ideas, so they can explore many different options within the digital storytelling. They don't have to just focus on one idea. It's not like giving them a writing prompt and then they have to answer that question. They have plenty of options in order to choose what they want to do and how they can make their video. Again, it just allows students to connect with each other, not in the classroom setting. On this online platform, it's hard for Students get student-to-student contact, so this is just one way they could do that. Some cons would be students may struggle with a different technology. So many students that have never used a technology might struggle to find it, might struggle uploading their video, just doing some common things. So in order to help that, you could create how-to videos on certain things just to make it a little easier for them. Students will need a laptop or iPad. Now I know every student does have an iPad, but some of the programs are a little bit hard to run on the iPad and a little bit less user-friendly on iPad. Having the students upload the video correctly is very, very important because the other students and you as a teacher will not be able to see it if they do not download it correctly. So in order to do that, you need to make sure that it's on public, and depending on what it's downloaded to, that you have the link to it and that your email has been provided in order for them to send it to you. And that's all I have on digital storytelling for you guys today. I hope you guys learned some stuff and you can implement it into your online teaching during this hard time in our country.